Morning, we are at Chamonix the day after Ultra Trail Mont Blanc with Zach Miller from Nike Trail Running, winner of the 101 CCC. Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Well, we talked about this some months ago at Transvolcania when you put forward that Prefontaine attitude, so, giving your best, and you started at a brisk pace, took the lead, and tried to hold it till the finish. It did not work at Transvolcania. It worked beautifully here. What has changed?
I think, well, this might be a little more of my style of racing over here. Transvolcania is kind of one big climb and then one big descent. I historically have done very well when it goes up and then down and then up and then down. And that's what CCC does. Okay. So I think that style suits me better. I think I controlled myself a bit more in this race earlier on, and even though I did break away, I think I was a little more controlled. And yeah, and I just felt really good at the end, and I think that, yeah, it worked out.
But still, it wasn't easy because David Leahy, Tim Tollefson, your mate from Nike Trail Running, and you had quite a fight till the end. It was close.
Yeah, so Tim caught me. Tim was very close to me in the beginning of the race, and then he caught me coming through La Folie in Switzerland, and we kind of ran through La Folie together. He briefly took the lead in La Folie, and then when we got to the climb, I pulled away on the climb. He was sounding really good in La Folie, but then he said he really had a lot of trouble on the climb to Champex-Lac. So I pulled away on the climb to Champex-Lac. I think I got about 5 minutes ahead.
All right.
And then I took off into over the next climb. And with about 15 to 20 miles to go, I started feeling really good, and I just kind of put the hammer down and ran all the way into Chamonix.
Yeah.
So.
And had a blast.
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right, for you that run with Nike, Nike Trail Running is not very well known in Europe. Could you let us know, the gear you run with? We were discussing before, you run with the Nike Wild Horse 3. Can you take it over there?
Yeah, so...
Can you see the sole? Does it have big lugs or medium?
Decent lugs up here, and then a fairly aggressive heel in the back. But it has a rock plate in here.
Okay.
So it's good, but it's not too heavy. So we can run very fast in it.
Looks kind of similar to the Leadville, doesn't it? Those are very well known in Europe.
I haven't worn those, but it might be a little similar. But no, it's a very good shoe. The team is very happy with it.
Yeah.
I think all of us.
Also worn by Tim, you told me.
Yeah, I think Tim, David, myself, Ryan, and Sally. I think we all wore this shoe.
All right.
There are 2 trail shoes right now. For the moment, the Wild Horse 3 and then the Kiger 3. So the Kiger is lighter, racier. It's very good for like. I've run 50-mile races in it, but it's very good for like shorter mountain races. The Wild Horse 3 is good for all day in the mountains.
Yeah.
So UTMB, Western States 100. Things like the CCC, very, very good show. So I've been very happy with it. Yeah, so we have that, and then Nike has some apparel too, like jackets and things for trail running. But yeah, they're doing a really good job with it. And yeah, it's been great to be on team, and we work with the designers and to try and help improve the shoes and make them better. So there's a fair amount of communication and feedback between us and the designers at Nike to try and get the trail shoes just right.
So now you're still quite young, aren't you? How old are you now?
I'm 26.
That's it.
So
will we see much more of you in Europe?
Yeah, hopefully. I love coming to Europe. I love racing in Europe. So when I get the chance, it's always nice to take advantage of it. racing in Europe is much different than racing in the States. So this race was a big test for me to see if I could do the long climbs and the steep descents, and it's not, CC is the most technical, but it's more technical than a lot of the races in the US.
If I recall correctly, you were the first ever American to step on the CCC podium.
Yeah, I think so, something like that. I think I was the first on the CCC podium, and I think I was the first to win any of these, the first male American.
Well, because we do have Chris Moyle.
Yeah, well, and Rory Bossio.
That's correct.
And Rory has won UTMB multiple times. So the women have, the American women have done very well here, but the American men, Toffel has done well in the past, and I think Jason Schleiber has done well. So we've had a few that have done very well, but I don't think we've ever had a year quite like this year where we had so many of us, so many American men on the podium. So
definitely, finally.
Yeah.
Well, we very much look forward to see you running in Europe, and particularly in Spain.
Okay.
And congratulations, great win, great race.
Thank you very much.
I truly think so. Superb.
Aquí, ¿no? Para parar también al rojo, ¿no?
Sí.